this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. And I am here today with a sneak peek for Diamond Art Club, so thank you to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. And this is the absolutely stunning Sweet Serenity by Kim Norlien. And this is coming out tomorrow, Saturday the 25th of January. This painting is stunning, guys. It is very much in the big and beastie category, as I like to call them, because this painting comes in at a whopping 139.8 centimeters by 69.9 centimeters. It's long and thin, and there's a lot of detail in it, as there often is for landscapes. And it had to be done in order to preserve all of the detail of the original artwork. So yeah, this one is going to be a little bit of a long-term project, but super worthwhile. So this kit has got, it's so heavy, 62 colours, including 2 Aurora Borealis drills and 4 fairy dust diamonds. It has got a little under 158,000 drills, and they are square drills, as is often the case with the bigger paintings. You know, if it's a painting that's got enough detail that it needs to be rendered in such a large size, it's more likely than not going to be square drills, because you get more detail per square centimetre or whatever measurement you want to use in square drills than in round drills, simply because they are smaller and they fill the space more fully. So yeah, this one is, I mean, it's about 10 centimetres shorter than me. So yeah, it's definitely a long painting, but yeah, it's so beautiful. Okay, let's get stuck in. So Kim Norlien, let me find a seam to make it easier to open. Kim Norlien has been part of the Diamond Art Club crew for a while now, I think. There's quite a few paintings of his in their collection, and some that have been discontinued. There was a mystery kit at one point, I remember, and they're all just these really beautiful, realistic landscapes. You know, I think he's really going for realism in what he does and making things as true to life as possible. So let's take a look. There's quite a few small details in this as well, like the deer that you see on the box there and all the flowers. And if you made it smaller, those would end up being quite pixelated. So inside I have got a toolkit that I will take you through in a moment. And where's everything else? So here is the diamond painting. I've got the thank you for purchase envelope, and down here is my treasure quest card. So let me take you through all of these bits. First up here, the treasure quest card. If you have purchased from Diamond Art Club in the last few months, you're probably familiar with these. If it's been a bit longer, you might not know what this is. So Diamond Art Club call these treasure quest cards. Some people might also call them trading cards. And most kits now are coming out with a treasure quest card in them. They might be bronze, which this one is, as you can tell from the pattern on the back. It also says bronze to avoid confusion, and also the pattern around here. They might be silver, gold, or black, and that goes in ascending order of rarity. And the purpose of these, well, there's two purposes. One is just, it's a nice collectible. People like to just keep them. But also it is a way of receiving rewards. So on the back here, there is a scratch off panel that will give you a redemption code. Once you have collected a certain combination of bronze, silver and gold or black cards, and you can find out what combinations you need here at diamondartclub.com/redeem. You will be able to exchange them for some really nice gift cards, or even a custom kit made by Diamond Art Club. So these are really exciting. I like to collect them all in a little card wallet. And yeah, I'm saving up to hopefully one day manage to get a custom kit. Next up, this is the toolkit. So there have been several changes. This style of toolkit started coming out in about June of last year, but there's been several tweaks since then, as Diamond Art Club listens to feedback and figures out what works for people and what doesn't. So let's find out what we've got in this one. So this is the twist and pick applicator pen. You'll note it is a little thicker than the kind of typical plastic pens you often get with kits. It's got a more ergonomic feel. It's nice and easy to hold. So yeah. One end has got a 4-placer on, and the other end looks like this one has got putty. So this is the single placer end. This one contains putty. Diamond Art Club for the past few months has been sending us putty in these. They are now starting to transition through to clear wax instead, as they feel that may work better in these pens, and just in response to feedback where some people were not finding the putty work so well for them. But this one, it looks like has got putty in. Regardless of what's in there, you're going to use it in the same way. So you twist this. It often starts off quite easy because you haven't met any resistance yet, and then you kind of hit the chamber where the putty is and it gets a little stiffer. So if I just twist this gradually, you will see the putty start to come out of the top, and it'll carry on oozing for a bit, so don't twist it too far or you'll have a long trail of it coming out. This one has also got the brass tip. Again, there have been a couple of iterations. There were plastic tip ones originally, and they've been transitioning for a while now through to these brass tips, so they're a bit sturdier. Once the putty stops moving out, you can just pinch off any excess. Don't worry about the waste because there is loads in there and you can refill it. And then you are ready to go. So it's particularly good for things like special drills because you're not going to be pulling the putty or wax out of the pen because it's attached through here. You can pull this whole thing out and replace it with more putty. So you've got Diamond Art Club putty if you want to use that. Some people use other putties, some people prefer wax. All of those things will work in there. So that is the pen. Then you have some baggies, which is just, you know, always helpful. And here is the tray. So it is stackable. It's got a lid, so you can just have them like this and stack them on top of each other and put your stickers here if you're the kind of person that likes to kit up directly into trays, or just use the trays, the lid, so that you can keep drills in there regardless. If I take that off, it slides out like this. You can see inside that this has got a 7-placer, in case that's what you prefer. There is some wax if you want to switch the putty out for that. And because this one has got putty in it, it's also got a little pat of putty. The one I unboxed the other day that had transitioned through to clear wax had wax in the pen and a pat of clear wax. So that's kind of what they're moving towards. But as ever, when they make changes to their kits, you're going to have a transition period where you don't quite know which one you're going to get. And there is also a stopper. And it's a really nice size tray. It's a fair bit bigger than the old one, which was maybe this size. So yeah, you've got lots of really helpful tools in this toolkit. Next up, I'm going to take a look at this thank you for your purchase pouch. It's not just a thank you though, this does contain really useful information. So if we open this up, inside is the sticker sheet, which I'll show you in a moment. And you have got tips and tricks for diamond painting. You have got a link for the VIP Facebook group if you would like to join that. You've got a rundown of the kit contents. You've got how to use and refill the twist and pick applicator. And you've got step-by-step instructions just in case this is your first ever diamond painting and you need a little help. Over on this side, you have a save 20% off your first app purchase code. So it's really important to know with Diamond Art Club, you never need to pay the full price that you see on the website. And I do mean never. So there are generous codes when you're starting to buy from them. There's often generous codes throughout the year at special times where they might be offering more of a discount than usual. Like for example, we recently had Black Friday. And also ongoing, there are codes you can use even if you've been buying from them for ages. If you have never purchased from them before and you would like to use my affiliate codes, you are more than welcome to. Please don't feel obligated because of course I will make a small amount in commission if you should choose to use them. They're in the description box below. So I have CAT20 that will give you 20% off your first ever order from Diamond Art Club, or CAT10 that will give you $10 off, or the equivalent in your local currency. Don't use them unless you want to, but make sure you use a code. And here are the stickers. So first of all, on the outside, you have individually cut stickers, which you can hopefully just about see. So these are designed, I think, really with logbooks in mind. And it's a nice, easy way to build your logbook using all those stickers that give you things like the key stats for the painting. You can see that listed here as well. And there is a larger image of the artwork. Isn't it beautiful? It's very aptly named, I think, Sweet Serenity. Oh, hi, Xander. Sorry, Xander's come to join in today. Yeah, where was I? It's very aptly named because it's a very tranquil scene. Oh, Xander, my sweet teddy bear boy. Unfortunately, he's going to molt fur all over the table now, and I'm going to need to clean that off before I get the diamond painting out. But hey, yeah. And on the inside, you have got your sticky labels. Oh, Xander, please put your bottom away. The people of YouTube don't want to see that. You've got your sticky labels for your storage pots, because most likely with a kit like this that's got a lot of colours and a lot of drills, you're going to want to put them in storage pots just for ease of working. So we have got 62 colours. 2 of them are AB drills. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and it's a glitzy coating, a little bit like you know, reminiscent of Aurora Borealis in the sky, or like a kind of oil slick effect. And they add a bit of glitz and glam to your paintings. And then down here, the ones starting with a Z are fairy dust drills. Fairy dust drills have a kind of mica coating on them, so it's like a subtle glitter effect. They're a nice in-between zone between the glitz and glam of ABs and the normal shininess of just standard drills. And they are often used in paintings as well for accents. So yeah, I got quite a few in this one. All right, let's crack on and look at the painting. So your Diamond Art Club painting will come in a branded dust cover bag like this, just to offer an extra layer of protection. And let's see if I can get it out without ripping it today. Yeah, not bad. The canvas inside, which is going to be huge, did I mention, is made of this tarpaulin canvas. So it's got a really soft feel to it, and it's a really nice canvas weight for working on. Particularly important with these big paintings, because I work on an easel. So for me, pretty much any size of painting, I'm going to end up needing to roll my completed portion out of my way. And having a good canvas weight that is sturdy without being flimsy, that doesn't make very much sense, sturdy without being too inflexible, is very important. But to be honest, I think anyone is likely to find with a painting of this size that they need to do a little bit of that. Let's take a look at the drills. Yeah, I thought it might be with this big one. 2 bags of drills for us to look through. So I will get onto those in a moment. But yeah, you can see it's quite a dark colour palette, I would say. Lots of shadowy areas, as there often are in a landscape, but then pops of colour as well. Beautiful. Okay, I like to take a little peek at the canvas at this point. Now, this one's going to be tricky because there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to show you it all in one go. What I will do is try and show you in sections, and then in a little bit, I will pan over it as best I can, again, in sections, and put that together so you can kind of get a better glimpse of the canvas itself. Cool. Okay, so I'm rolling it back on itself just to help flatten it out a bit. And it's going forever. I love it. I love that Diamond Art Club takes the artwork that we choose in voting, or, you know, artwork by artists that we love, and they are not shy about making paintings big when they need to be. I like a small snack size painting as much as the next person, but what is more important to me is that the artwork is rendered well. And if a big painting is required for the artwork, that is what they will do. Okay, so this, it's a little hard to show you actually. You might just about see some pink lines going through this, but I think I might need to point those out later because they mark out perforated sections. I'll probably find a lighter stretch of the painting to show you that. But yeah, let's take a look. Wow, confetti central. It's often the way with landscapes, to be honest. Anytime you've got trees in a painting, you know you're going to have confetti. So there is a fair bit of that in this painting. But in the centre here, there's a nice section that's just going to give you a bit of a colour blocking break from the confetti, with that beautiful sky reflected in the water. But yeah, lots of trees, lots of beautiful nature imagery in this painting. Wow, it's going to be spectacular when it's done, isn't it? This has got a little bit of a crease still, so I'm just going to pull it back on itself just to straighten out that section. And in the middle here is my opportunity to show you the pink lines I was talking about. So you can see here these lines that are marking out about a 10 by 10 centimetre square section, I believe it is. And these show you where there are perforations. So if you like to section your paintings as you're going, which to be honest, I'm thinking pretty much everyone would with a painting of this size, that just gives you another option besides the sort of more traditional using washi tape or using release paper just to section up your painting. So yeah, the lines show you where they are, which makes it a lot easier to use them. They are also starting to transition these lines through to grey, I've seen recently. So yeah, they might not be quite such bright pink lines once we get a few more releases down the line. They'll be phasing in more and more of those. So yeah. Wowza. And it's only got 62 colours, hasn't it? Which, I mean, it sounds like a lot, but actually these days a lot of kits are coming out with more colours than that. So I guess it's because it's going to be really dominant with the green and then the darker colours that make up the shadow behind the green to make the trees pop out. So I'm expecting quite a lot of bags of green. And then over this side, a fair amount of brown shades, a lot of sort of purpley shades as well. Like the roof appears to be purple, and there's a lot of purple in the sky and then in the reflection. This is something I am an absolute sucker for in landscape paintings, is reflections. You know, this idea of having a body of water and then having what's above the water reflected in it and going all the way along here. I just find that so beautiful, and Diamond Art Club always does such a wonderful job of rendering it as well. So yeah, very serene indeed. Okay, let's take a look at the colours you will be playing with if you buy this painting. Right, bag number 1 of drills has basically got 2 long strips and then this little baby one. So let me show you those first of all, and I haven't come in quite enough. There we are. So I've got 452 and 733 on this mini baby strip. And then onto this strip, I have got 3 bags of 310. Apologies for my camera taking a moment to focus there. Hopefully it's just about catching up. My camera loves nothing better than to focus on the exact opposite of what I want it to. And then I have got 4 bags of 890, 2 bags of 779, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bags of 935, 2 bags of 939, and 3 bags of 336, and 2 bags of 3371. Then on this strip, I have 926, 2 bags of 300, 1 bag of 500, and 3 bags of 3051, 2 bags of 3768, 2 bags of 168, 1 bag of 415, 2 bags of 3041, 3836, 2 bags of 208, I told you there are some gorgeous purples in here, 400, and here is the first special drill. This is Z553, and if I bring that in a little closer, hopefully you can just about see that glittery coating from the mica powder. So that is a fairy dust drill. And there's 3750 to round off this strip. Okay, let me put these away, then I'll come back with the second bag. Okay, in the second bag, we have 2 bags of 3750, 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 823, 2 bags of 154, 4 bags of 936, And that's 4 bags of 818. These are fat bags too. These are colours there is a lot of in the painting. And then finishing off that strip, there is another 4 bags of 310. So add that to, was it 3 or 4 bags on the first strip? There's a fair amount of 310 in this painting. Then I have 699, 718, 422, 334, 814, Z739. You might find it a little easier to see that fairy dust coating on this one. Very pretty. 915, 3743, 780, 3755, Z732, 3857. Oh, that's 2 bags of that one. And then 819, 3011, 2 bags of that. 2 bags of 924 and 2 bags of 550. And then the last strip of drills. So these are the little tiddler bags with not too much of these colours in the painting. There is 842, 3865, 451, 907. And here's the first AB. So there's not a lot of the ABs in this painting, but this is going to be used to accent something green, and I'm sure it's going to be lovely. 437, 3819, 945, 160, 3826, 783, 301, 976, 3799, Z977, that last fairy dust drill there, 3326, 986, 6014, 782 and AB603. So yeah, a few lighter colours in this painting, but I would say overall it's quite a dark colour palette. I think the thing with paintings like this is you look at it and your eye is drawn to the highlights. So you look at the sky and the reflection of that. You see all the greenery of the trees. You see the purple in the roof of the building. But it's the dark patches behind, the shadows, that really make them pop and bring them to life. So yeah, quite a lot of darker colours in this painting. Okay. I'm going to put these away and then I'm going to come back with my best attempt to pan over the painting. It's going to be tricky, wish me luck. And then after that I will see if I can figure out where some special drills go. Okay, let's have a go at figuring out where special drills go. This is not going to be exhaustive because I can't find my way across all of it, but I'll hopefully be able to give you a gist. So first up, the pink AB that was the last colour we looked at. I'm assuming, and I am correct in assuming, that that is in all these pink flowers down here. Flowers are a really common thing to be picked out with special drills because, you know, you want them to shine, and that's where you will find that one. I think that's it. And then the green AB, which again, there wasn't a lot of. I see a little bit around here. So the plants that are around the cabin. Now, is there any of it over on this side? Oh dear. A little bit up in the tree there. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of that one, was there? Most of the special drill action is coming from those fairy dust drills. So Z553, the purple one. I can see some of that in this tree trunk here that's got a kind of purple light on it. I suppose it's maybe a sort of dusk twilight kind of feel to the lighting of this painting. So there's some of that there. There are small bits of it in this sky and reflection in the middle. And then a little bit over here as well around the cabin. So a fair bit of that one. And then let's see, there's that sort of stop sign for a brown one. And that is... Okay, I've really struggled to find that one. I don't think there was a huge amount of it if I'm not getting muddled between the different colours. So yeah, that one's not jumping out at me, I'm afraid. Let me have a look for the other ones that I think there were slightly bigger bags of. So one of them I see over here on the cabin. And then over on this side, I think, is there a little bit more of that? Yeah, I see some of that around here in the deer. And then the other one, the one that looks like a capital I, but on its side and with two tails. Let's call it a gate. That one is all through the tree. So again, you've got the effect of light glowing on the tree trunk. And that's picked out with quite a few special drills in that, actually. And also down here amongst the flowers, there are quite a few patches of that colour as well. So yeah, not the most successful special drill hunting ever. Oh, I found the one I couldn't find. It's around here. But yeah, I would say relative to the size of the painting, none of the special drills came in particularly large bags. So they're not a major feature of this painting. So what do you think? Will you be trying to buy this painting tomorrow? I think it is absolutely stunning. Obviously one for the landscape fans, and yeah, I think this is one of the prettiest landscapes I've seen for a long time. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you stick around, so please consider doing that too. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.